Look around you, skyscrapers piercing the clouds, the endless hum of electricity. We live in climate-controlled boxes, safe, comfortable, disconnected. We fool ourselves into thinking we are the masters of this earth. But rewind the clock. Not just years, but a million years. Strip away the concrete, silence the engines. Welcome to the Pleistocene. Welcome to the real Java. Here, the air is thick with humidity and the smell of raw earth. Here, silence is not peace. Silence is a warning. In this world, you are not the customer. You are the merchandise. Before we built cities, we built survival strategies. And the ones who walked this land before us. Were not primitive apes stumbling in the dark.
I'm not one.
They were Homo Erectus. The upright man, the first wanderers. For 1.5 million years, they ruled this archipelago. Longer than modern humans have existed. But their reign was not a fairy tale. It was a horror story. Imagine waking up every day. Knowing something out there is hunting you. This is their story. To understand their struggle, we must meet their neighbors, starting with the giants. The Stegodon, weighing 6 tons, a walking mountain of muscle and ivory. For early humans, this beast was the ultimate prize, enough meat to feed a tribe for weeks. But bringing one down was a suicide mission. And if the land was dangerous, the water was a death trap. Meet the river lords, the giant Gavial and the erratic hippos. One slip on the riverbank, and you vanish forever. But the true terror, war stripes. The Ngandong tiger, the largest tiger to ever walk the earth. Heavier than a grizzly bear, an apex predator with no equal. To this monster, our ancestors were slow, weak, and defenseless. And he wasn't the only one waiting in the dark. The giant hyena, the bone crusher. They didn't just kill, they erased evidence, crushing skulls like eggshells.
The storm is getting
how did
worse.
We survive?
We need to stay together.
We didn't have claws. We didn't have fangs. We had something else. We had the tribe. And we had the spark. Fire, the weapon that changed the game. This is not just history. This is the prequel to your life. They carried scars, broken bones that healed, teeth worn down to the roots.
And that
Every scar
is
was
how
a
we
lesson.
first
Every
tamed the
survivor
wild
was a teacher.
flames and brought light to the darkness of our world.
They were the first to leave the cradle of Africa, the first to conquer the horizon. And their journey brought them here, to a place that no longer exists. Sundaland, a massive continent connecting Java, Sumatra, and Borneo to mainland Asia. It wasn't a tropical rainforest back then. It was the Serengeti of the East, an endless ocean of grass. A corridor of life and a corridor of fire. The soil was fertile, born from volcanic ash. The rivers were the highways. The Bengawan Solo was their Nile. But this paradise was unstable. Glacial cycles caused the sea levels to rise and fall. Trapping them on islands, isolating them for thousands of years. Forcing them to adapt, to evolve, or to die. This is the stage. The players are ready. Forget what you know about cavemen. We are going to dig deep.
One point
Layer
five
by
million
layer.
years ago.
Bone by bone. Welcome to the lost world of Java. Chapter 1.